Hi Gemini, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is asking the question, what are they afraid to tell you? So we are going to take a look at a situation between you and another person where they may have something on their mind or on their heart, and for whatever reason they might be afraid to talk to you about it. So let's see what's coming in for you, Gemini. I hope you're all doing well. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I post situational based and some calendar based readings here on my tarot channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so nice to see you. These are general messages, so take the parts that resonate, leave the rest. Hopefully this will help you have a mindful conversation with your person, get some clarity. And as always, I am excited to see what the cards have in store for you today. So, Gemini, your major theme for this reading is harmony. Ooh, look at that. And your person's major theme is adventure. Very exciting. Cannot wait to see what that is about. All right. All right, tarot messages for Gemini and their person. So, Gemini, you are showing up to your reading today as the Eight of Coins. Ooh, the King of Cups. And the Five of Coins. Your person is showing up to this reading today as the Page of Coins, Four of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So this is present energy. This is the present influence. A snapshot of the energies. These are quickly changing, but this is like where you're at right now at this time. So I think that you felt as though there's a lot to this situation, a lot to this connection. And I felt as though, or I feel as though you are ready to take action to work on this connection with this person. But I feel as though there's something lacking. And it may be that you may not be getting much attention from your person. Like they may be off doing their own thing. They might be on an adventure. And so I feel like they either have missed an opportunity, or they may not really know where to start. Because we do have two pages here, and so that makes me think that they're inquiries. So pages either ask questions or deliver messages. So they're either reconsidering the situation. I mean, we'll get some messages of how we got here, but they're either reconsidering and they're not taking action, or they don't know, like they're not ready to take action yet, but I think they might be asking themselves some questions. If you are in contact with this person, they might be flirting with you. For some of you, it's also possible that there are children in the mix here. One of them may be yours. Does not have to be, but it is also possible that they could be maybe not moving forward with this connection or not connecting with you in the way that you would like, maybe because they are focused on something having to do with children. So take that as it resonates, Gemini. All right, so let's see how we got here. All right, so, oh my goodness, 10 of coins, 3 of rods, oh, and the 10 of cups. Wow, okay. So it is possible that you are with this person and maybe you're feeling emotionally disconnected, because here we have cards about leaving a legacy, building a family, forward thinking, planning in the future. So you are, you may be in a relationship with this person or, enjoying the connection with them, But I feel as though, like this feels established to me. So you may have been with this person for a long time. You may have a family with this person, but something is missing. And I think something is missing for them too, possibly. We will learn more about what that is. I think these are very important cards and I will clarify them. So let's see here. I want to get into the part about what they're afraid to tell you, and I think the why might be very important here. But before we get to that, I want to clarify the harmony and the adventure cards. So let's see what that is about. So there's so much to this connection. All right, so your person for adventure, they have fulfillment, domination, and submission. That is an interesting combination of cards. We have 9, 9, and 12. That might be relevant to some of you. So some of you may have a connection where one of you is very submissive to the other. I feel, Gemini, as though you might be the leader in the connection. Like you might be the leader of the home, you might be the emotional leader, you might be like head of household. So Gemini, I feel as though maybe your person is the one who kind of goes along with things, or is the more submissive energy of the two. So there's always going to be that balance, and it's possible that you may switch roles when needed, but I feel as though you're mostly the one kind of in charge. That's the energy I get. But we have more cards of fulfillment. So I'm getting here that the dynamic that the two of you have is working for your person. And because it's for the adventure card, I feel as though like they find fulfillment in the way that you are showing up. If you two are not in a connection, it's also possible that if you two are not together, if this is, if there's been a rupture or something along those lines between the two of you, I feel as though there is an external force that is sort of distracting them. And so the domination and the submission, it's kind of, I feel like they're giving in to something. And at this time, they may be feeling a sense of fulfillment from whatever it is that they are giving into. I feel like they are submitting to a dominating force in their life, and it could potentially be revolving around children. I mean, if the two of you were possibly in a connection and maybe your person wanted children and maybe you did not, that could be, they could be going off looking for their family. That's a family someone to partner up with, to have their family with, something along those lines. I'm getting a lot of family vibes here. Doesn't have to be, take it as it resonates, because family, there's, that energy can also be about leaving a legacy. So here we have isolation, patience, and defense. My goodness. For harmony. So I feel as though, so Gemini, some of you may have taken a step back in order to preserve the harmony either in your own life, or to preserve the connection long term. So we do have, this is a lot of long-term energy here, established, planning for the future, looking for fulfillment. But you may have gotten defensive about something, and if you did, the cards are recommending that you take a moment. If you need to cool off, they're encouraging you to cool off and to have a little bit of patience with the situation. 2 6s and a 2, so that might also be important to you also. But there is harmony here. So with this defense card, I'm also getting an energy of a willingness to fight for something that you want. And I have here the 8 of coins. So I feel as though the defense energy could be like, how can you best protect the relationship? How can you best protect whatever is at question here? So the defense is starting to come through more along the lines of protection. Isolation and patience. You may have been feeling, you may feel as though you are the only one fighting for the connection, or you may be shouldering a lot of burdens in this connection, Gemini, to keep the harmony. So that message is coming through much more clearly than the original one that I had. So take these as they resonate. So let's get into what it is that they're afraid to tell you. After that, we will pull some potential outcome cards, and then I will also pull some oracle cards that have very like direct messages from your person. There will be some advice cards, so on and so forth. So Gemini, if you are enjoying this reading, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to have you as part of my community, and do hit the like button while you're at it. So this is the part. What are they afraid to tell you? Oh my gosh, Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh. Two of Cups. So when I have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups right next to each other, particularly when I have the Ten of Cups somewhere in the mix in the reading, that to me is immediately a message of, if you are not in contact with this person, this says to me that they miss you and that they're actually on the same page with you. So if you are in a connection with this person, they also want to work on whatever issue is at play here. They want to come to an agreement. They may not have told you that yet, but they want to come to an agreement. So the Nine of Cups here, it's the almost card, like the almost the Ten of Cups. So the Knight has the other cup, which is why I say, they're coming towards that Ten of Cups, which is up here. I absolutely love this for you. I think this is like one of the best possible groups of or series of cards that could come out. If you want to work something out with your person, even if you're in the connection with them, if there is an issue that you are working on, the cards are saying that you will come to an agreement. There is an agreement to be had here. What else am I getting here? Yeah, so if you are not married to this person, and that was maybe one of the things that was coming up between the two of you, this is an indication that marriage could be possible. This is coming to an agreement. This can be contracts. This can be marriage. This can be meeting of minds and hearts. Being in agreement on all things emotional, emotional connections. Some people do read this as a soulmate card. In this particular scenario, it's more like getting on the same page, coming to an agreement. That is so gorgeous here. And if they haven't mentioned this to you, I think that they will very soon with this Page of Cups here. This is like very lighthearted, kind of playful. Like they may test the waters with whatever conversation they're going to be having. So the sense that I'm getting here, if they do bring up the subject, to treat it with care, because there's a certain amount of vulnerability that is going to come with this conversation. And you're showing up as the King of Cups here, so that tells me that you probably will be very gentle with them. All right, so this is a potential outcome. This is the Tower. I love this. I actually saw it at the bottom of the deck for you a little bit ago. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So as I said, treat it with care, because it's possible that there may be like one last argument. And if you are arguing with this person, the thing about the argument is it will really expose the core of whatever the issue is here. And there's a warning here about taking on the energy of my way or the highway, of issuing ultimatums. So it's entirely possible also that someone could be issuing an ultimatum. And it's like there's going to be an aha moment and they're going to say, nope, it's this or that, and then that could cause some confusion. But despite there only being two options. So what I always tell people is when a person issues an ultimatum, it's because they feel as though they've lost control. And that's where the confusion comes in. So the message from the cards here, though, is that there's another way to go about it. There are options here. So if there's an argument and then an ultimatum is issued, the cards are saying, hold off on that. Hold on, slow down, because there are other items to consider. Okay? And so if there are children in the mix, this feels like the children, like considering the children also. So take that as it resonates. So I've got a couple more decks prepared here. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Please brace yourself because some of these messages can be a little bit direct. All right, so let's see what we get here. All right, so we both know I am not the one for you. So you may have been, trying to sort out like a major incompatibility, maybe around kids, possibly. Gemini, you may be at a point in your life where like maybe you already have a family, or you've already had a family in the past. Like you're maybe at a point where you're of age, it can be physically or spiritually, whatever, to have had a family. Maybe you've been married in the past, maybe you are married to this person. But I feel as though there's some wisdom here. And you may not be wanting to stand in the way of what this person over here wants, but they have very submissive energy, like very, yeah, but there's more here. There's more here for the two of you. So let's get another message. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. If you two have broken up, it was clearly very difficult, and it also disappointed your person. They are feeling as though this was a missed opportunity. Because look at all of this up here. There was so much love here and so much potential for the future. And I love you unconditionally. So I really feel as though the two of you are going to be able to meet in the middle. There is something here. It may take a minute to find it, but when you do find it, there will be a lot of options for you for how to come together, how to meet in the middle. All right, let's see what the Moonology has to say. Believe in the impossible. Yeah, I've been saying there is common ground here. Surrender to the divine. So we have another card. We had the submission over here, and now we have a surrender card. So it's also possible that your person may be resistant to something, and this is a message to them to sort of let down the walls and allow, like, kind of go with the flow, like allow spirit, allow the universe to work on their favor. So they may have been pushing you away, actually. All right, so like attracts like. You long for more love, or if you long for more love, be more loving. What a beautiful card. So surrender to the divine is very similar to that kind of energy. Like, bring love into the situation. There's clearly common ground here, Gemini. I think the two of you can work this out. Stay strong. I think that there is fulfillment here for the two of you. So energies that I'm getting very strong here. I do have Scorpio energy. I have Earth energy, lots of water, some fire, and some air. So Mostly, mostly Scorpio. Scorpio, yeah. Scorpio and Capricorn's also very, very strong. So, Gemini, I wish you best of luck. It's been an honor to read your cards today. Do drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. I always love connecting with you. Best of luck, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye bye.